1, 2, 1, 2. And here we are. Right, am I on now, lads and lasses? I hope I am. It's saying that I am now on here. I don't know why that I just booted it out for some reason. It was still there and everything. The microphone was still put in and it was still locked in, but it's obviously dropped the signal somehow or other. Right, so welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave, everybody. Well, we're doing quite well. We've got 21 viewers in already. Let's go back and give a bit of a shout out to everyone that just didn't hear me. I was shouting out to you guys, but you didn't hear me. Right, Crossfire from Detroit's in, and he's absolutely right. He's bang on. It's 5'8" from the floor to the bullseye, not 5'1". Now I don't know who's put this up, but obviously they've made the schoolboy error, the very big schoolboy error, or very small schoolboy error, depending on which way you see it, of measuring from the walk-on hockey. They've probably measured it when it's been on a PDC hockey that's raised from the floor or something. They've done that and they've made the measurements or the drawings from that and just basically cocked it up. Right, so who else is in here? We've got Charlie the Boss Gray's in. Mark Layton's in. Hiya Mark, mate. I hope you got all the bits. I sent you the flights and everything the day that I said I'd sent them. That was the day I got home from holidays. I put them straight in the post that same day. I mean, I think we got home about dinner time, so they were in the post for about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right, Dave Bowie's in. Hiya mate, hope you're well. Yankee Clipper's in. Gareth Tattersall. Hey up lad, hope you're well. Simon Scott's in. Wayne Flint's in. Getting over a damaged ankle. What have you done to your ankle, mate? Don't tell me you've gone over on it. No sound, no sound, no sound. Yeah, well hopefully that's alright now. Mike's broken, Dave. It just was it switched itself off. Do you know something? I'm sure that I've got ghosts in the machine, because sometimes, right, I'll do a live stream, I'll leave everything exactly how I've left it. I'll just turn it off, yeah, walk away, come back to it 2 days later. So like when I do one on a Saturday, I'll come back to it on a Monday, and half of the stuff won't work. I'm just mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing. I can hear you now, Dave. Hey, that's a song, that, isn't it? I hear you now. Was it Sparks? I think it was Sparks, wasn't it? Oh no, where was it? Oh, smashing, and somebody just dropped us a couple of bob. Absolutely smashing. Hey. Right, hi Neil, hope you're well, mate. Right, now I don't know how you spell that, but I know the first part is Jan. I am Jan, mate, hope you're well. Welcome to the madhouse. I'm assuming this is the first time you've been, because I've not noticed your name before. It's quite a... We have some good fun here. I do about an hour to an hour and a half. What I usually do is do a bit of chatting. I answer your questions if you've got any questions about darts and what have you. Anything about coaching, anything that you want to know about my idea on stance and address and what have you, and my theories behind stuff. I'm quite prepared to share them with you. There I go. Everybody else will be going, oh no, not again. Oh no. Gareth Tattersall, ghost. Yeah, I've got ghosties and ghoulies and gremlins and all sorts of things in my computer. Ghost in the Machine. And from 19, it certainly is, yeah. Certainly is. I got kicked in the ankle playing walking football. Well, if you're anything like my dad, right, who used to play walking football, they bloody well cheat. They end up at they don't walk. It's more like a canter that what they do, and they end up falling over and all sorts. But saying that, my dad was like 70 when he was doing it. But at the end of the day, you've got to do it, haven't you? Gary Kelly's in. Hiya, Gary, mate. I hope you're well. And that Wayne Flint, as long as you're on the main mend, that's all that matters, mate. That's all that matters. Hello from Canada, Gary Kelly's. We've got a few in. Yeah, not wrong with that. Not wrong with having a rest. Don't forget you can always use it to lift up a couple of pints of beer. Not wrong with that. I can't have a pint of beer tonight, I've got the trots. Oh dear me, I don't know whether it's all the... oh dear. I don't know whether it's all the rich food off holiday and what have you, and the beer as well, the copious amounts of alcohol I've drank while I've been away. It probably is, but yeah, I've like yesterday, yesterday and the day before I was fine, because we came back the day before that, but yeah, yesterday and the day before I was fine, but today I feel, I don't know, dead dizzy and keep getting dizzy spells and feeling weird, and like I say, I've got a bit of the trots now, so I might have got a bit of a bug, I might have got a bit of a bug or a bit of a virus. And no, it's not COVID. Got some good stories about COVID and masks and what have you from when we were away. Some of the, let's say, discussions I had with people. It tickles me, it really does. Absolutely tickles me. Don't cough too hard then. Yeah, well, I'll get a towel. I'll sit on it. Oh no. Come on, David. Go on, Gareth, you get it low, mate. I'll get it lower. Relegated to drinking water. I want beer. I want dirty beer and lots of dirty beer, but can't have any. Skipper167's in. There'll be a video coming out tomorrow, which I filmed yesterday and the day before. But what I've been trying to do is, I want this, when this video comes out from now on, well, not from now on, but for the next like few videos, I've got a coaching plug, and I've got a bit of an offer coming along. So if anybody out there fancies a bit of face-to-face coaching on Zoom, Facebook Messenger, etc, etc, just, it's always the same. All the stuff's in the description down there, my email address and everything. It's dj.llewellyn123@outlook.com. I've had 2 here today, so I've had 2 lots of coaching here today. It's picking up slowly, but like I say, I wasn't on best of form today, but oi. So, Scottish lad, hiya Kieran lad. Thought he put, yeah, it says Kieran, it's me. Tell you what, do I need to put my glasses on? Because I thought that said Karen, I thought, well, hey, Karen. Don't know who that is. Hiya Kieran, mate, hope you're well. Hope you're doing a lot better than I am anyway, guts wise. I'm not in the best of forms. King Polo and Charlie. Yeah, I'm alright anyway, Kieran. I'm alright, mate. I think everybody else is alright. I'll say we'll just get on with it and soldier through, don't we? Oh no, you're kidding. Have you been double jabbed? Have you had your jib jabs? I've had mine. I've had my double jabs, and yeah, I had to. What do we call it? I had to go and have my jib jabs and what have you, and right. So tell you what we'll do is I'll get up, and I've got, like I say, I've got the plugs coming out, which will be part of the videos for the next few for coaching. As you all know, don't forget about the thing of the free prize draw. All the details are down in the in the description there. You can either get yourself onto Bomb Squad, or there should be some information in the description there so you can take part in it. Basically what it is, if you donate a few bob to Dynamite Dave, you go into the free prize draw, and at the end of the month, the 25th of the month, like I say, that only went over a few days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, and we had a winner on that one, which was Ian Morris. Ian Morris won the prize, and he came for some coaching earlier on in the month. So it just shows, it doesn't matter which way you do it, doesn't matter whether you have coaching off me, whether you buy something off me, whether you just straight up donate, because there's a lot of people who do that, which is very, very kind, and I really do appreciate that. Super chats, super stickers, whichever way that you finger that you bung me a few bob, it's all recognised. So yeah, get yourself over to Bomb Squad, or have a look down in the description, and if you fancy a go at it, they're all top of the line, top of the range darts and stuff like that. Dartboards, I have with Mal Blade 5s, missed, like you see up there, the thing of the mission Samurai 2s. I've got 2 or 3 of them. I've got some Blade 5s. I think I've got 2 Unicorn Eclipse Pro 2s left. I've got loads of chalky dart scorers and loads and loads of darts. So obviously the more people put in the thing in the month, the more people that contribute, the more like prizes I give away at the end of the month. Right, oh dear, well, for a speedy recovery, yeah, hopefully, yeah. I did yesterday, and taste is completely gone, unfortunately, yeah. It's not good, is it? Oh, you've not had your jabs yet? Well, to be honest with you, Kieran, it's a two-edged sword, mate, because the first year that COVID came out, me and my missus both had it in the January. We had all the absolute key symptoms and what have you. And I had a little bit of and this is one of the things, once you've had COVID, if you have your jabs, you tend to take a little bit worse to them than you do if you've had nothing. If you've had nothing, you tend to have the jabs and you don't have any side effects or nothing, very little anyway. But I think I was off work for about 3 or 4 days both times with the thingy when I had the jabs, and but like I say, you have that layer of protection, and also really, to be honest with you, it's that stamp in it. It's that stamp in your communist book. Boom, papers please. You've got to have had your COVID jabs, otherwise you're not going to be allowed on a plane and stuff, are you, this time next year? So whether we want them or not, it's irrelevant. You've either got to have them or you won't be able to travel. And God knows what they'll do in the future, whether it'll get down to the point of the social credit system, where if you're a naughty boy and you disagree with the government, they'll stop you from eating like they do in China. Stop you from buying groceries and stuff. I was amazed, I watched a documentary. It's been going back about 12 months now, and I've got to say it frightened the pants off me. There was a guy there and he disagreed with the government, only like we do, on social media and that, and they cancelled his credit cards. He couldn't use his cards anywhere. His employer had sacked him. He couldn't get any train tickets because he thought, well, what I'll do is I'll do one out of the country and I'll go and live somewhere else. He couldn't get a train ticket. They wouldn't allow him out. They wouldn't allow him onto a train or a bus or an aeroplane or anything. It's really, really frightening, it is. Ankle's still painful. Well, that's what happens, you see, when you go do contact sports. You get to play darts, it's non-contact. Well, unless you're in the pub and you have an argument with somebody as a bub. Right, let's have a chuck. Let's have a chuck, eh, lads? Oh. Right, so what? Ooh, let me move this. Right, let's move that over that way, yon a little bit, like that, so you can see me chucking. I think you can see me board there. The picture of the board should be quite good, I think, because we've just bought a new 60 frames a second camera. Oh, the other thing that I can ask you guys, can you tell me if the stream's lagging or hitching or the sound's dropping out or anything like that, because I've spent hours and hours and hours trying to sort this out loads of different ways, and I'm hoping that we've got there now, fingers crossed. No guarantees but we're hoping we have. Right, what I was going to say was the thing, I've got 2 or 3 sets of darts to review over the next week or so. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to have a chuck with my thingies, my love darts. I don't know whether anybody else has got these out there, or who has got these. I mean, I know some of you guys have got them. They're the Love Darts Gen 1s. I think the Gen 1s these. And they are really, really nice to chuck, these. Right, so I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's put them over there. Right, so ours, picture and sound top notch on this end coach. Excellent, absolutely excellent. Right, and if anybody is wondering why we've gone away from the BVD surround, the lighted surround that's caused a lot of controversy, is what I've done is, you know what I'm like, I've had a few people, even some, I mean, alright, they're entitled to their opinion, but I don't like being threatened by anybody. Somebody saying, oh, I can't trust you anymore and all this, that and the other shite. And if you go onto YouTube, he's just been sold, do one. If you don't like it, do one. I'm entitled to my opinion just like everybody else is, and I'd never argue with anybody. If they turn around and say to me, I do not like this light for whatever reason, fine, but don't tell me what I can like and what I can't like. I'm not having that off anybody, ever. So what I've done, me being me, is I've sent it out on some field tests. So what I've done is I've given it to one of the lads in the pub, and what he's going to do is he's going on holiday camping and he's going in a, what do you call it, a trailer tent, and what he's going to do is he's taking the board with him with a stand, a battery pack and what have you, and he's going to play on that board for, well, he's going away for a week, so he's going to have the surround for a week. So he said to me what he'll do is he will report back to me and tell me what he thinks of it. So what I'll do is I'll relay on to you guys what other people that are having their opinion on it. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of a broad spectrum, because like anything, is it the Rolls Royce of lights? No, it's not. Of course it's not the Rolls. It's made in China, as 99.9% of stuff is now. The thing of the halo lights have got plus points and bad points, like say reaching in. If you're young, you can't reach in over the lights, and that's why they've done, Mission have done the, is it a 270 or something like, where it's got a gap at the bottom like an horseshoe. And obviously there's solutions to each and every problem, and I think this is a cracking little solution to portable darts. So if you're going on holiday, say you go and stay in a caravan or a chalet or something like that, if you're going to the UK Open like I do every year, you can always throw your dartboard stand in the boot of your car. You can throw this light in, and you can power it off a SIG light, a socket or anything. It's just, I just love that little thing that they've done with it. I just think is awesome. What I'm going to do when it comes back from its field tests is I'm going to see if I can improve. I had a quick look at it. I've had a look down in the recess. Basically it's like I'd expect it to be. It's a strip light that goes round in a gully, and I think that gully is taking some of the potency of the light away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the LED light strip out of it, and I'm going to mount it on like mirrored tape, so hopefully that will give it more reflection from behind. Brian was talking about using a more powerful transformer and what have you, but I don't know whether that'll do any damage to the actual LEDs or not, because I'm not that well up on it. So I think personally the way to go would be to put some reflective, because you can get like chrome tape. I've got it for pinstriping for cars. Now I think if that was put in first and then the LED was put in on top of it, I think it would give it a lot more reflection. But yeah, it's one of them things. Right, so let's have a look and see what people are saying. Oh, Graham's in. Hiya, Graham, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're better than me anyway. I've got the TI Rotskis. Hey, Coach, just got back from 2 darts. Two DRs appointments. DRS? Is that the inline revenue? Nick Gurr, is this live? No, mate. I'm definitely not. Boo, I'm not live. Boo, I'm live now. Is this live? Is this live? Yeah, we are just about, mate. Evening out. Hiya, Stu, mate. Hope you're well. You'll just have to put up with the fact that I'll tell you what, I'll turn it around here. What I'm doing is I'm having a look over here. Scottish Lad Does Darts has just dropped me a thingy, a couple of quid. Thank you so much. Cheers, Kieran. You're an absolute star. Love you to death, mate. Thank you. Don't forget when you're watching me call it, when those thingies, arrows of yours come in, don't forget to get some thingy flights. If you've got some flights made up, don't forget to send me some, so I can use the whole kit and caboodle. Now his pick is blurry too? What? What, have I gone blurry? It's frozen. Yes, it has. You're absolutely 100% right, and I don't know what's happening here. What's going on? Let's see if we can sort it out. Oh, dearie me. Tell you, I don't do well with technology, me, do I? I struggle immensely with this stuff. I don't get it half of the time. Right, let's open that up. Let's open that one. Right. Let's open that up. Yeah, it has. It's frozen, damn it. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Oh, dearie me. Right. Right, let's see. So this camera's on, isn't it? Somebody give me a thumbs up if my normal camera's on, if I'm still streaming. Oh, the doctors. Right. Yep. Do you know something, Eric, mate? I absolutely have to agree with you there, mate. 100%. I said on my what do we call it, there is no Rolls Royce of dartboard lights, but I think the one that's the closest is the Illumina 180. When I first received the box from BVD, all good. Right, so it's alright, as long as you can see me on this, then what I'll do is I'll do something about that in a minute. Yeah, the what do we call it, when I first got the box, when it came through from BVD, I thought, oh, this seems a bit weird. It's just like a strip light. And I thought, well, that can't work, can it? You're going to have shadows right down the board. And it's just, I don't know what that lens is. I don't know what the bulbs are that are in it. But they're absolutely out of this world, aren't they? Absolutely out of this world. And the great advantage with the Illumina is you can have your scoreboards at the side of your board and they will still be illuminated by the light. So you can have an electronic scoreboard on one side, you can have a chalkboard on the other side, and it will illuminate everything. I mean, you can even have a checkout chart, can't you, on one side and a board on the other. Craig Aycock's in, hiya mate. Richard Lewis is in. Alright Richie, hope you're well mate. Thanks for that donation, Kieran, you're an absolute star. Right, now this, the camera that you said is frozen, is a brand new camera, and it's a different quality one to me other webcams. Now, I've had to drop the resolution rate, etc., and some other bits and bobs on it, so I'm just wondering if that's what's caused it to have slight problems. Right, let me see if I can do something with this now. It might let me, it might not. Right, try that. You know something, I have to keep getting up and down to wave in front of it, don't I? But actually no. I'll know straight away. Right, I've took all the darts out the board, so I should know straight away whether it's on there or not. Right, so let's get that. Right, that's got rid of that. Right, no, it won't pick anything up now. It's all gone, and the toner mic's gone and all. Mic's gone, everything's shut down. Unbelievable. Stu McNally is in with $8.99. Thank you, Stu. Absolute star. Thank you so much. Right, all my stuff's frozen. All my stuff's frozen. Right, what I'm going to have to do, lads and lasses, is I'm going to have to stop the stream and then reboot it again. Right, so I'm not going anywhere. I've not ran away. I'm not doing anything else. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to step out and step back in again. And what I'll do is I'll use the old camera. Right, so let's see if this will work. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? Oh, it's all gone Pete Tong now. I can't even end the stream. I don't know what's happened here, lads and lasses, but I'll be back in a second. If I'm still broadcasting, lads and lasses, I'll be back in a second.